Episode 50. I didn't think we'd make it 50 episodes when Travis and I started this thing. And for episode 50, we're bringing back a familiar face. Beckett has been in the Gudio before. He and his sister joined us for the infamous Disney World series. Boy, that was a good time. But tonight, it's just Beckett, because this year he did something worth talking about on its own. Yep, he just finished his freshman year of high school. He earned something that most high school theater kids never see. And he just got his first vehicle to go along with it. So we're going to talk all about it. This is the 4:30 Dinner Club, episode 50. Let's go. Episode 50. Man, I didn't think we'd make it 50 episodes when Travis and I first started thinking about this thing. But for episode 50, we're bringing back a familiar face. Beckett has been in the Gudio before when he and his sister joined us for that infamous 3-part Gudio series. But tonight, it's just Beckett. Because this year, he did something worth talking about all on its own. He finished his freshman year of high school. He earned something that most high school theater kids never have seen. And on top of all that, he got his first vehicle. So we're going to talk about all of it. This is the 4:30 Dinner Club, episode 50. Let's go. Yes. One big fucking head. Welcome back, everybody, to the 4:30 Dinner Club. I'm Sean, and joining me, as always, is my co-pilot in chaos, Travis. And tonight, Travis brought reinforcements. Beckett is back in the Gudio. Some of you may remember him from the Disney World series, but tonight, he's here on his own terms because he had one hell of a year. We're just 2 mid-Kansas dads and one generally impressive freshman. This is episode 50.
Hello, Nibbles. And hello, Beckett.
Hello? Do I say something?
Yeah, that's kind of how it works.
Hello?
Entertain us.
Okay. Hi, my name is Beckett, and is this live?
That's going out to the special viewer.
Yeah.
I don't even know if she watches this
I think
anymore,
she does.
she?
I think she just watches her episode over and over and over.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
I could imagine that. I could see that's some shit you would do.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you get to watch
Well,
every
yeah,
one
you're
of
in
them, I
every
guess.
episode.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So, what's been going on? How long's it been?
2 years, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. The
We
camera's
haven't
still on
been
him.
doing this for 2 years. I know it is.
Oh, so you're just zoning in on him?
Correct.
Let's see.
Because I was here.
We haven't been doing this for 2 years.
Really?
Yeah. It was a winter and a half ago.
A year ago. Dang, when was that? It was like early on. It was episode.
It was
7, 8, and 9. 7 and 8. Episode 7 and 8.
It should have been 3. It was a 3-part series. But I believe that's also when we had the bad weather and it was like 10 freaking degrees
That's
outside.
We're walking up here in the rain, and Becky goes, "Why is it always every time I'm here there's some kind of weather thing going on?"
Correct. Yep. That is always the way it seems to go. So we're going to be talking about vehicles a little bit later. But I'm going to talk about myself for a while because you always get to talk at the beginning. I never do. But we all know how much I like my Bronco, right?
Uh-huh.
So last night, Ford had their 2027 special edition Bronco drop, and it's a collaboration with Filson. You're supposedly a fisherman, so I don't know how you would not know what the Filson brand is.
I've never heard of Filson.
Filson. Google that shit up. Filson Ford. But anyways, man, you talk about wanting something that either I don't think I could ever bring myself to probably buy because it costs so much, or I'll just never be able to afford it probably. But
Folsom?
Filson. Filson.
Filson.
Yeah. SON. Filson.
What's different about that? Oh, it's got the Raptor V6.
Yep. And the interior's got Filson.
It's got the fanciest interior yet.
Yeah, it's got Filson touches all over it. It's
Yeah, Filson must be a rich guy fishing thing because I never touched it.
well, it's kind of like Carhartt. Back in the day, Filson was made for outdoor loggers, fishermen, miners. They're the ones that I believe that pretty much made the OG wax jacket.
Oh, okay.
So same with Carhartt. You know, they're made for the working man until they got
Until
socially acceptable, and now
everybody wears it just as normal clothes.
I don't even
Until
know.
they got cool.
Correct. I don't even know how. There ain't no workman that can afford most of that shit nowadays.
Yeah, soon you're gonna see like that kind of stuff in like the buckle
Oh yeah.
or something like.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they actually.
Well, now even Brunt. Brunt is almost
Socially
out of
acceptable.
that and like out of price range to buy.
Front cake.
Really?
Yeah, it's just as expensive as
Oh, I didn't know that.
Brunt workwear.
Oh.
I don't know if anybody noticed, but we got our log cabin.
Little Lincoln log.
Yep, chugging again. I wonder if I can.
Choochin.
Choochin, there you go. Choo choo, choochin.
What's his name?
Choo, choo, choo.
Mike and Choo.
There it is. There's a
Cheech
log
and
cabin.
Chong?
Yeah.
Mike and Cheech.
Yeah. So
So are you gonna trade up?
oh fuck no. I can't afford that. I bet that's gonna be 70 grand. Well, I mean, I guess I choose not to.
Yeah, it's just money, Sean.
I can't take it with me. So what have you guys been doing?
We haven't been doing really anything. We worked on the house.
Two
Yeah,
weeks
for
has
a day,
passed.
and then. But yeah, we're so close to getting finished on the house. So
We've been so close for a while, but we're literally
Literally. That's one of the words I can't say that
we
my daughter's been helping me give speech therapy. I'm starting to learn how to say it. Literally.
literal. Oh, you forgot the old.
Literally.
It's not literally. It's literally.
Literally.
Oli.
you gotta hang out with
Literally.
teenage girls more often than you
Man, I,
hear
I
a
can't.
lot.
I'm.
But we got the man lift back and we stripped some siding off of one side of the one side we have left on the house, and then we went to the state track meet last week.
Oh yeah, I meant to say something about your prediction. Southeast had no chance of winning as a team, apparently, from what I saw.
The boys got third. I forgot about Heston and their one woman show.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
What is it with Heston and they always seem to have a one or two person in some sport, one or the other.
Yeah, I don't know.
You suppose it's just because it's a smaller community with a wider range that
That it's like almost like a bedroom community to like Wichita-ish kind of thing.
correct, yeah.
I don't know, because every one of those girls they had a dominant boys basketball team for a bunch of years, and they had Kendall Brugan, and then this girl, Ashley Lehman, who's just
You make it sound like I know who you just said.
she was going to your favorite school.
Kendall Brogan?
That's BC's niece.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
And then she went to Missouri State for basketball, and then this girl was like a 12-time state champion, and multiple-time AAU and USATF national champion. And then she's All-American, and then now she's committed to go to Nebraska.
Oh, well, that's one of the best schools there is, for sure.
Yeah, she was leading the state in 3A in like 7 events.
Really?
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah, and you can only take 4 to state, so she had to pick what she was going to state in.
No kidding.
Yeah, there was some that
And she's from Heston.
yeah,
Wow. The swathers be swathing.
they be swath, and I like what they call their farm
Farm club?
no their gym. They call it the barn.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
it's better than the Purple Palace.
That sounds like
Yeah,
a
it's
porn. I don't even understand. I don't know how far back that's gone, but
Spartacus.
that's ridiculous.
It wasn't that when you were there?
No.
Did they even have that gym?
Are you fucking kidding me? Yes.
You know the two.
when I went there, it had a rubber floor.
Ooh.
Top and bottom had a rubber floor.
I played on a rubber floor.
So many knee blowouts. I can't remember, but I think I was in high school when they changed it out to wood. But they left the upstairs rubber. I think my little brother even went there when it was still rubber.
I think it is still.
Oh, is it still rubber?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it?
Yes.
Satana, Kansas used to have a rubber floor. Even when I was up in high school.
Dang.
And it sucked. If there was a loose ball, you weren't diving for it.
Yeah. Well,
really?
Because if you dove for it, you didn't slide.
Oh,
You just
yeah.
kind of went,
I was about to say, you think it'd be soft?
Really?
yeah. Then Fort Hayes had a rubber court when my sisters were in high school and went up there for state basketball.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, as you can tell, I keep looking at the monitor because I forgot to do what I always do. I forgot to hit the timer. But, yeah, so we're free balling.
Yeah, just free balling.
Yeah, so summer break.
Not eventful so far.
It's like 2 weeks old.
Yeah.
So where are you working? Ooh.
He hasn't
Yeah.
gotten hired.
Yeah, no.
Oh, but you got apps out?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And then we're going to go put some in for Atwoods because they hire at 16.
Oh. So that's an issue? The age?
Yeah.
A little.
Yeah. There's not very many people that hire 14 and 15-year-olds that,
Really?
yeah.
I
No
don't-
interest in farm work?
No. I almost got hired for a night auditor, though.
At a hotel.
How?
They
What?
called him for an interview. And Daniel's like, 1, I don't think they looked at your age. And 2, absolutely not. Like,
I didn't know what it meant.
he applied for it.
A night auditor.
What is that?
I think it's like just hanging out at the front desk at night. So, like, if people come in at, like, real late, you can just check them in.
For the knife and gun show?
What is that?
When people are coming in drunk and want to fight people.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Could you imagine?
No, I can't. I couldn't imagine what he would be going through.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, it would.
For sure.
Yeah, he's looking into Atwoods. You need to talk. I need to quit talking for you.
No, it's fine. Atwoods, I think it would be good. I've been trying to get to grocery stores, but everyone has denied me. So I guess I'll go for department stores instead.
Everybody is doing well. I mean, if they know who your dad is,
Yeah.
it's going to be a long road for you. I mean, you have pretty much worked almost everywhere in Salina before.
No, I haven't.
Well, my dad has almost got me a nice cushy government job for painting lines and then mowing.
Oh, at the
golf
parks?
course. Yeah.
Well, the parks would be later on, but they were thinking about trying to get him with the traffic and helping out with that, painting lines and shit.
But they.
I haven't talked to him since the one day a couple weeks ago.
Oh, so your dad's not trying real hard.
No.
I've been in.
Got
I'm
a
back
little
I'm
of
back
the
in
truth.
college right now, so
Oh, yeah. My dad is one smart cookie.
You're back in college?
He's back in college.
I'm taking my CDL class at Hutch Community
Oh,
College.
that's right. Yeah. How's that going?
We finished the classroom stuff this week.
I wonder what it's like to finally get Travis Murray to get his driver's license. Tried for like 10 years. But anyhow, so start out with the Jester Awards. Travis brought this to my attention, I don't know, 2 or 3 episodes ago. I
Should have
think.
brought the award.
Oh, yeah, you
should've.
dumbasses.
Okay.
Jesus. But anyways, so I had no idea. I never have heard this before. So we did a little deep diving. So it sounds like the Jester Awards is a Wichita-based program that honors excellence in high school music theaters all across Kansas. I did not know that.
Neither did I. It was a big shock. Like almost a week before we were performing, she was like, just to let you guys know, there are people who are coming to judge all of you. And like it wasn't stressful, but it was shocking to say the least. Like
Oh, I
I
can
thought
imagine.
it was just gonna be like a normal school play, I thought.
Yeah.
But No.
Yeah, I did. It launched in 2002. Had no idea. I mean,
I didn't know
24
that.
years it's been going on. It is funded through the legacy of Belden and Anna Mills. So a family is doing this. And it's funded through the Lois K. Walls Jester Fund. Had no idea. Geography, it started in the Wichita area only and then expanded dramatically, which, I mean, that surprises me. I mean, I'm guessing each teacher, like throughout Kansas, probably has to nominate a play, or how would they even
I think
know?
they have to be part of the Jester program. I
Yeah.
think it's a program.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong, but I think they either pay to get rated or like it's like a you donate kind of thing. Like the schools donate.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Interesting. So you're saying they you know where I'm going with
Yeah,
this?
No.
they
They're-
bought
they're
your
paying
award.
you off.
No.
No, I understand what you're saying. Got all these pins and everything around here, and when I need one, I ain't got one. But yeah, so I don't even. Well, obviously not 2002. Was there anything even like this when you were in school?
That's when I was in school, and
Oh yeah, Dad didn't win an award for his flamboyant.
we would if the play we put on would get
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You told me about it.
no, I didn't know anything about it.
So you literally were in school in 2002?
I was a junior.
You're junior?
I graduated. Well, I mean, I guess I would have been a senior in 2002 as well because I graduated in 2003.
I thought you were way older, personally.
So what would you say if I said I graduated in 1989?
It makes sense.
I don't know quite how to take that. I mean, are you saying that your dad acts
He thought I was
too
way
young
older
or
than
older?
that.
Yeah.
He thought
Well,
I
it's
was
probably
like in the
because
90s.
you come home and take your underpants off and go to bed by 7 o'clock every goddamn night.
I don't take my underpants off. I take my pants off.
Correct. Into your underpants. You're
That'd
in
be
your
weird
underpants.
sleeping naked.
I don't know. Sometimes it ain't bad, but
Well, in my defense, he's starting to get a little gray in his beard.
he's so blonde you can't really see. You want to see gray? I'll take off my hat here in a little bit. But anyway, so how it works, and tell me if I've got any of this wrong. So they're trained volunteers that come out. They attend the live performance and evaluate each one of the actors that correlate with different fields of awards.
Yeah.
They watch the whole production and not just the leads. And that will lead into a little bit because what was your award again?
Cameo performer.
Cameo, yes. And to me, I'm not so sure I would consider, from what I didn't obviously see the play, but I've watched Grease several times throughout my life. Obviously, I'm old. And I didn't really think that your role was just a cameo.
Well, the way
Or was that just kind of the field it fell in?
Yeah. Since I appear throughout the play
Uh-huh.
multiple times in like radio recordings and at the dance I do appear. So it's like whoever, like, for example, the principal would also be a cameo performer because she doesn't appear. She only appears periodically, and I impressed them so much. I made an impact on them with my short time.
Yeah, it's somebody that shows up for a short amount of time, but is still a main part of the story, but doesn't have a lot of as much speaking parts as a lead does or stuff like that.
Okay, well, let's get back to your comment. You impressed them.
I did. That's true.
So that's not just tooting your own horn a little
No,
bit there?
They.
I
Well,
mean,
we
I
got.
would say apparently your head got big, but here,
Okay.
let me zoom in. It's already there. No. Of course. Here. Boom.
Watermelon heads.
Boom. I mean, bam.
But we nearing the end of the school year, we got like a note thing back from them.
Okay.
Like everybody got like a somewhat of a description, and they were like,
As in everybody in the play, or
Yeah.
just okay?
like main characters, other cameo performers, set designers, like they all got something, and I won, but
Oh my God! Did you just see the twinkle in the eye?
they were like, we were really impressed with him. He was very dedicated to his role. It felt like he almost studied how they talked back then.
Uh-huh.
Like he delved deep into character. I'm basically like Christian Bale. If you read,
Oh my
if
God!
you read in between the lines,
You're
they said
what is that? What kind of actor?
method actor.
A method actor.
I think I would have rather went with Heath Ledger because ultimately,
That's
we wouldn't want the end.
No,
end result of
Yeah,
that.
but he got so deep into his roles that kind of took over his life.
yeah,
So is that what you're comparing yourself to? Or are you going to stick with Christian Bale?
Christian Bale's cooler. He's Batman. But Batman.
I don't consider him Batman, but
Who's your Batman?
who would you guess is my Batman?
Kevin Conroy.
Who's Kevin Conroy?
What the fuck?
What?
The fuck?
He's the guy off the Batman the Animated Series. He's the cartoon one.
I don't watch cartoons.
I was gonna say who's
Michael Keaton.
No, the one from the Bam Pow.
Oh, Adam West.
Adam West.
Jesus Christ! No, he got it.
George Clooney.
No,
Oh,
Keaton.
Michael Keaton. He was the original.
That's who.
I'm Batman.
That was my Batman. When that came out, I was like
There's no better.
kindergarten, so that was like epic for me.
Yeah, there's no better. I don't think in all the years of Batman, there's no better phrase or scene or whatever you guys call it than when he said,
where he lifts the crook up. He's like,
"I'm Batman."
But it was like this.
Correct.
I'm Batman.
That's what I liked.
Because he couldn't move his neck.
Yep.
I am partial to Robert Pattinson. I like him.
Oh my!
What?
We may have to have you sit over there.
Oh.
I liked his Batman. His Bruce Wayne was terrible.
Apparently, you watched Diary of Vampire Killers or what?
What?
Twilight. You're a tween, a Twilight tween,
No.
little tweener, tween. You don't know Twilight?
I do. I've watched it once.
Right.
Okay.
100 times
This week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, let's get back. 2-tier recognition system. The productions first earn regional honors after the judging, and then the strongest of those advance to the formal Jester nominations. So, did you know when and if, obviously, if is true, that you made it past the first round? How did the process go for you?
She kind of just told us after I was nominated for state, but
What do you mean nominated for state?
she told us when we were nominated for it, like a couple weeks before not into school, but a couple weeks before it. She told us what the judges said. So she told us everybody who was nominated for regionals, and there was only one person who was nominated for state. It was this guy. And yeah, that's kind of how she told us it. It was all, but it was Olivia Swinson. She was Sandy and a couple set designers and everybody.
You know
Sandy.
Sandy.
Oh my God! What's weird about this is I just saw this on TV the other day. It's kind of
Now,
weird.
the day he found out, I came home and I walked inside, and he was downstairs, and I yelled down. I was like, "Hey, Beckett," and he called back, "Hey, what's up?"
Hey, what's up?
And I was like, "Hey, how was your day?" Okay. I was like, "Anything cool happen?" No, not really. Then my wife calls me, and she's like, "Hey, are you home?" I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Ask your son if anything interesting happened." I was like, "I just did," and he said no. And I was like, at that point, I'm like, "What did he do?"
Oh.
I was still on the phone. I was like, "Hey, your mom wanted me to ask you what happened today. Like, she said something happened." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm nominated for an award."
Well, I thought nothing was going to come of it because, I mean, a couple days after the play, she was talking about, like, judges were saying stuff about you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So your play teacher or what?
Yeah.
it was the choir director.
Miss Boley.
Oh, okay, yeah. She teach there, or she did her thing there when my kids were there too.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm like,
She the band teacher too?
No.
No.
Just singing.
yeah, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm probably not gonna. It's probably gonna be like, hey, good job, Beckett, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Again, but then no. Turns out, great job, Beckett. Not good job.
Turns out you're fucking awesome and you didn't
Yeah.
even know it.
So, I guess clue me in. I'm not a theater guy. A play. Is this? Are you singing or are you just voicing?
I just did speaking roles.
You sang with the other people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you do have
Yeah.
intention of
Yeah.
singing. You like
Yeah.
good
He was his section leader
Yeah.
in what?
in
Choir?
choir.
Yeah, in choir.
So are you going to do madrigals?
Probably. She's definitely gonna make me.
Huh. Interesting. Good. Good.
We
for
did
you.
not know that. We did not know Beckett was a good singer until Payson got into junior high. Well, I guess, you got an award after
Yeah.
7th grade year.
Yeah.
And then, so we're sitting there, we're like, what? I thought Beckett was just in choir to be in choir. And then my niece is like, no, he's actually like a really good singer.
I was the one in the back, like as everybody else was singing, and I was.
Oh, you were my buddies.
That's what Payson does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. Categories include outstanding lead performer, direction, choreography, set design, lighting design, sound design, costumes, music direction, ensemble and production number, and individual performance categories, including your cameo/supporting role.
Yeah.
So that's what it was, cameo/supporting, or
Yeah.
was it just cameo?
Just cameo.
It was just cameo.
Just cameo. Okay.
And there was also overall production as well.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of awards that.
They even had like when you walked in, it was a big old stadium, and when you walked in, there was like little booths where you could see costumes that they made, how they got nominated for everything. It was actually pretty cool. It was
Really?
there was a lot of people. It was a big turnout.
So when you say you walked in and saw this, you're talking about where the award ceremony was?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So direction. Who? I mean,
It would be the teacher.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. So teachers get awards too.
Yeah.
This is whole production wide.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're a student or.
Yeah. You could. Doesn't matter if you're a curtain puller. If you did it really good.
That was me.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, yeah, like all of them, it awards for everything.
Yeah, I had no idea it was that much. And it sounds like it was your award ceremony at Century 2, the Performing Arts and Convention Center.
Yeah.
So I haven't been there. In fact, I think that place used to be something else. Was that the Cotillion?
Dude, I don't know much about Wichita.
Okay.
There's even a Jester statue out front of it now, too.
Yeah.
As in a clown gesture type of, is that what
Yeah.
we're talking about?
Yeah.
A little bard. Yeah.
A little what?
Bard.
Bard.
Those little tunes.
Oh, okay.
I'll send you the pictures if you want to put them on here somehow. Or
I'm not quite so sure how to do that on the fly.
no, like in post.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good call. Post. Is that what we call it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they call it in the biz.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Me and Beckett are in the biz. My son, I don't know if you know this, my son's an award-winning actor.
Well, if
I
you're,
was voted cameo actor.
if you were in the biz, I wish you'd start editing these episodes.
I'm just the talent.
Oh, gotcha. You're that part of the
He's the
biz.
face.
Yes.
See,
I'll be damned.
and that's what was on his award as well.
So what does, I mean, in my opinion, a jester, what I know a jester is someone who pokes fun, makes fun, kind of like, look at me, back in the Renaissance days, right?
Yeah.
So what does that have to do with acting?
I'd say it'd be more like a performer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Gotcha. All right. Beckett, the play was Grease, and you played Vince Fontaine, the slick radio DJ who...
MCs.
MC. Is that how you spell
Yeah, it
MCs?
took me a while when I was like,
Oh!
MC. I was like, it's MCs.
Here we are again, showing our intelligence.
Well, for the people out there, it's not MC, it's EMCEE.
I've only seen it MC.
Yeah,
because usually
like
you
MC
see it on
Hammer.
yeah, exactly. So, anyways, he MCs the dance competition. Tell us about the role and what production was like, and how the whole thing came together at Southeast. Like last I knew. How do I want to say this? Last I knew, you were dabbling in joining choir or a play last year, I think it was. Or was that this year?
That was
At the beginning of this year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me how you went from that to winning a Jester.
It was kind of on a whim. I was like, well, she's definitely gonna make me do this. Like in our choir, it used to be everybody could join. It doesn't matter if you're in choir or not. But now it's just if you're in choir, you have to. It used to be an optional thing. Because one year, it was for Honk. It was like a ugly duckling play. No one auditioned. Like it was. It wasn't bad. I was like second grade when I saw it, but they were understaffed, so they made it mandatory for people in choir, concert choir, freshman choir.
Gotcha.
To audition. And I said, you know what? Since I'm already going to be in this play, I'm going to be singing, dancing, and makeup. I might as well do it with speaking roles and flaunt my stuff. So I auditioned and I was trying to think of an accent, stuff I've heard from TV, all that stuff. So I went for it. And, okay.
You went for it.
I did go for it, and I got it.
Well, I was thinking about when you were like, I thought everybody was going to be doing it.
I did. I thought everybody was going to do like a, hey, Sandy. This is the main brain, Vince Fontaine. Like, I thought everybody was going to do that stuff. Nobody did. Like, well, in my defense, it's usually like think of a Victorian play. Everyone's talking like this.
Correct.
No, apparently we all talk Midwestern. We're in like California or something, or New York, greasers. We talk like Kansans.
So that's interesting because, you know, I'm trying to put all this into context from when I was in school and you know, when I supported our play, because I never was part of that. I actually had a job and.
Wow, Sean.
Yeah. But anyways, I believe back then it was the same. I want to say probably my senior year, maybe our big play was Annie. I think they've done it like 100 fucking times out Southeast. And our big theater person was her name, I think it's okay to say, Mary Oddie. Some sort of relation to the Oddies, but not right in line. She's from Gypsum. However, and she was flamboyant with her voice and this and that, but she didn't change the style of it like what you're talking. She would, you know, like raise her voice and really play the character, and she was by far heads and shoulders above anybody. She later turned out to be one of the not largest, but one of the highest producers at CNN.
Oh yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah. So very proud of
That's
her.
our.
But
She, Mary or whatever. Our Mary is Olivia Swenson.
okay,
Have you ever been to Crown and Rye?
in Lynchburg,
Yeah.
walk by it.
It's pretty cool. They catered for us.
That's her mom's
Yeah.
restaurant is what he's getting at.
Yeah, they catered for us. They got us chicken tenders and mac and cheese. It was really cool. Real fun.
Doesn't take much to impress you.
No.
Chicken tenders and mac and cheese.
Well,
I mean, there were some kids there that I was really in the play that I was like, you know, they did pretty well. Chance Potacek.
Oh, yeah.
He played Eugene, the nerd,
Yeah.
and I thought he did a really good
Oh,
job.
yeah,
He was
great.
And then Ava. She was
really
Rizzo. I think there was a girl there was other people that did Grease and were nominated, and there was a girl who played Rizzo who was nominated for best performance.
Okay.
And they went up there and they did parts of their. They did their stuff up
Yeah,
on
they all
stage
did like
at,
little snippets of like their own solos and everything.
at the award ceremony.
Really?
Just to show everybody. And that girl was good.
Oh yeah, she was great.
I think Southeast Rizzo was better.
Yeah.
Is that bias or
No, Ava, she's awesome.
really?
Yeah. She fixed my pants. My buttons broke.
At least 16.
But she
I mean,
works.
fucking 40 people watch.
She
this.
works in. She's like one of the big home ec girls, and she's like, I can sew that up for you. Like, she's really cool. She's very
Home
cooperative.
ec.
She's
Home
very
ec
nice.
used to be. What was it called? It was a different name for
Family and Science or whatever.
it. Something where you learned about.
Yeah, Basin's taking it next year. That's what I had to ask her what class that was.
That's what it's called. I call it home ec still.
Okay, that's old school, kind of calling it home ec.
I
Kinda
watch
like
a lot
that.
of TV.
Nice. All right, next question. You won best cameo. When did you find out, and what was your honest reaction in the moment?
I found out at the place when I was nominated or when I won it.
When you won,
Okay.
you were at the place, obviously.
Yeah, I was.
Did you have intuition that you were going to? Any notion that you were going to?
My gut feeling was yes. Like you
You do not lack in confidence. I
no,
like that.
I'm a dad's son.
Well, yeah, that's a whole nother episode.
But so I was thinking to myself, okay, you probably have this, but I was like thinking, if I don't, I dragged my family out here. We had a really nice steak dinner. I felt like I'm gonna be a jackass if I don't.
Oh, I mean,
we were celebrating your nomination.
correct.
Being-
That's what I was going to say. Even if you didn't fail.
No.
I mean, one out of thousands of kids, I'm guessing, in plays throughout Kansas.
Yeah. And thankfully, two people win it usually.
Okay.
Cameo performers. So I was one of the two.
What was the other one?
I can't remember.
Wasn't he from Hadestown?
I think so.
And that was a really
Oh yeah,
cool
Dad.
production.
Yeah, it was like a jazzy thing, and
Hadestown. What's that?
It's about. I think it's like some town that makes a deal with the devil or something like.
Oh, it's the name of a
It's
play.
it's about a Greek myth, like a Greek tale, but in like a. I think that's what it was. No.
No.
Okay. Well,
I'm in the biz.
he is in the.
You don't know shit about plays.
What's called Hadestown, Dad?
Yeah, Hades is another name for hell as well.
But it's also a
And they were like
thing.
a railroady town. They didn't have
His
railroad.
wife was named Penelope. That's
So
Hades'.
anyways,
wife.
let's move on.
Anyway,
Were you surprised? I'm cutting you off. We're moving on.
Okay.
Were you surprised? Did you think you had a shot going in? Obviously, you already said you already knew you won it. Awesome. And no, it did not. I answered your own questions. So I guess that's what happens when you talk a
well,
lot.
my stomach did. It surprisingly sunk as soon as I was like, okay. Like it was like a buildup of, and then it was just a
Really?
like finally. Yeah. It
What was it? Nerves?
was nerves. I was like,
He was.
I was sitting by myself. I was all the way up in the front. Yeah, because that's where we had to sit. But
Mhm.
like, I didn't want my family to be there. I was like, I can't.
We weren't allowed to be there.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You?
We weren't allowed to be on the floor.
Oh yeah. But you were at the.
Yeah, we were
event.
up top.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know how to say it. It was just like,
Relief.
yeah, I was like, thank God, and I was thinking to myself, do not trip, because they put spotlights on you.
That's cool. I mean, that's just like the real deal.
Yeah. You go up there and they had two girls that were former winners, all in their gowns. That see, I got a picture of that then they handed you your trophy.
Interesting.
So
Oh, nice. Wearing the same hat you wore there.
Mhm.
Is that
My lucky hat.
your trademark? What is it?
Yes.
A chick?
It's a bad birdie. It's a golf thing.
no, he does not golf.
No, yeah.
Oh, birdie. Okay, gotcha. Huh. Interesting. All right. What does an award like this actually mean to you? And does it change how you look at theater moving forward?
Yes, it's a lot more serious than I thought it'd be, especially just being around it. I nearing the play, I was starting to get some nerves. Like forgetting a line up there would be, it would not be fun. And I think I respect it more. I thought it was going to be more of a everyone's kind of going through emotions, but I saw a lot of people be like getting real serious into this. I'm like, I need to take this way more serious.
So, when you say that, take it way more serious.
No, the other ones. Where are they at?
When you came into this, was it something you thought maybe you might like? Was it a way to get away from something else? Was it?
It was something I thought I would like. I thought it was just going to be like I don't know, just something to do.
So, when did you realize? 14 years old, 13-year-old, 12-year-old. This year, did you realize? Did you think, hey, I might be good at this? Maybe I should try it.
It was this year.
Because you had never even thought or dabbled in theater before. Is that correct?
Only choir.
Choir. Gotcha. And you enjoyed that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, I mean, it was pretty inspiring. Like, everybody, it was a lot of camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Yeah.
Sounds like something I would.
Yeah.
Camaraderie.
Camaraderies.
I mushmouth that.
Hey, don't. You're talking to Major Mushmouth right here.
Yeah. But, yeah, I really enjoyed myself. And, I mean.
Is it something you want to keep doing and
Yeah,
pursuing?
Yeah. I was thinking, auditioning for the Salina Theater, that kind of
Nice.
stuff.
So that leads us right. You just segued yourself right into the next episode. When.
What are we doing?
Now I'm going to cut this for a second, but I was trying to. It sounds weird in my headphones. It's raining.
Yeah.
Okay. So, where do you see yourself going? Your next step in theater. Is it continuing with the Southeast plays, or you kind of mentioned you thought about venturing off to Salina?
I'm going to do them every year. It is super fun, and I enjoyed how it all was. And the Salina ones are year-round. I can make time for my school things and all that stuff, but I think Salina, the theater, even just like being like a stage helper over there would just be super fun.
I mean, even a stage helper, I would think in a more adult program, you're going to learn a lot.
And, I mean, you could bring up what else we've talked about. We need to go talk to some people about with being part of Southeast.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
What?
About
This just got
the sports
confusing.
part of it.
What?
About with the KINA and being seeing if you can get involved with the sports.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking of getting involved in radio. Like,
Okay.
like high school, like, you know how, well, of course you do. You're old. But how sports games.
The fuck?
How sports games were.
Well, they do Southeast
Broadcasted.
football and
Yeah.
basketball every week, every game, like home game. And I was like, maybe
If you're going into it with what just happened right here, you trying to get those words out of your mouth.
yeah, you kind of got to be on the spot.
Stick to the
script.
to the script. No,
Sorry.
that's good. I mean, because that voice. I mean, because I try to explain this little dinky little deal here. You know, everybody's like, oh, you know, blah blah blah, and I say, okay, come down, sit down. And when we start recording, everybody does the same thing the first time.
Yeah,
I I mean, you sound different.
Yeah.
It's a whole different thing. So I can see where you're going with that. If you get into some sort of broadcasting, just the fear factor alone is going to help with onstage presence, I would
Yeah.
think. And that's just
I mean, I don't know if that's even a possibility, but you know, I was
Yeah,
like, I told him, I was like, I think you'd be good at that. Like,
Be fun.
I mean, I think it'd be worth checking into because A, you suppose any kids ever even asked?
yeah,
Why not? And B, I would think if not, they would jump all over that.
Yeah.
Because you know what kind of exposure that gives them as well?
he could have some insight. Like, yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
And then, shoot, you have all the ESPN. I mean, I'm just saying for a future thing if you
Yeah.
wanted to continue. Like,
Wow, you're going to ESPN already.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
there's people from here that do ESPN games.
How come I don't?
You could. They literally ESPN will go. I've seen Kansas Wesleyan on ESPN Plus.
Huh, interesting.
I don't think most of those people on those ESPN Plus games are at the game. I think they're just watching it on TV. And
You're correct. So let's stop for a second and segue back to you're talking about doing some broadcasting and this and that. I think that's going to help with my next question. Theater takes a different kind of courage
Oh yeah.
than most things in high school. Standing on a stage in front of a whole school. I mean, what does that feel like? How try to explain what is going on. I mean, what if you're standing up there and really had to fart real big?
It's
I'm guessing you probably went through that.
it's
Your dad's son,
different
remember?
from sports because in sports you're thinking of disappointing the team. In theater, it's all about what am I doing right now? Like my friends were there.
But it's still a team event, though.
Yeah, it's still a team event. You have to keep everything going, but you're rather than because I don't think a lot of people are nervous about making the play like bad. They're making them. They're no more nervous about making themselves look bad.
Yep, I can see that.
But once you get in a groove, like my first one, it was nervous. But after that, like we perform 2 nights and we perform 1 free night for kids.
Uh-huh.
Like in the mornings near there. That one was the easiest.
I could,
'Cause,
yeah.
yeah.
well, then the 2 nights they sold out for
Yeah.
their performances.
Seats were packed. Like we had to change.
I think generally they are, right?
We have to.
I think Southeast has a good show out for all their players.
I think they have a show out for everything.
Yeah.
I will say that about
What else is
Southeast.
there to do other milk cows?
They show up.
What was I gonna say? We actually had to change our choreograph because there were so many people. Like at the beginning, it was a high school reunion in the future, and we all sat and we were all gonna sit in the seats,
Uh-huh.
but we couldn't do that because a lot of people were there, so we had to change how we would do it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was really fun, and it's almost on stage. It's like a pressure. It's a constant pressure until you get off. It's like
So not, after your first line, you don't after that.
you have to get in a groove. Also,
Were you
How about-
sitting there waiting?
How
were
about
you,
breathing? Does breathing exercises go into factor here?
well, you also, I can also say for like being a background character, you also rely on others. So, like, one of my friends, Ethan Tony, he was also a character. He was Johnny Guitar. He was a
Johnny Guitar.
Johnny Casino.
Johnny Casino.
He played a guitar.
But whatever. We relied on each other because you're supposed to fake talk, so
Uh-huh.
you're not just sitting there like,
Standing around.
yeah. You rely on them to keep you
going, yep.
and you keep them going, and yeah.
When
it's
it
a
came
lot of-
time for your talking points, was it? Were you just nervous that you were going to miss your line or
certain lines be
not be paying attention? Because,
Yeah.
like you said, there were times where like they're at the dance, right? And Beckett would be fake talking to somebody, and then it would be his line to jump in and say something. Like, were you ever worried that you get too focused on
you don't
the fake talking
Yeah.
to somebody?
Yeah. You also have to memorize other people's lines for your entrances, for when you talk. Like for conversations, it's easier, but like when you start talking, also it's easier to plan them around choreographing because we did a dance after we talked and everything. There was like a little shuffle dance that everyone did, and you can time it really well. Like it gets really in depth for like setting up stuff. So yeah,
Interesting. All right. So how has theater changed how you carry yourself outside of theater and at school and in regular life?
I'm a lot less worried about public image now. It's after you present yourself up on stage with makeup and you're sweating your balls off. School seems like a breeze. There's nothing to worry about anymore. So yeah, you can just lay everything out on the table. It's kind of relaxing actually.
Do you put all that towards the theater as far as your change of presence?
Yeah.
In general?
And I feel like a little less timid.
You have more confidence now?
Yeah.
Wow. I would not have guessed you having a confidence problem just from the last time that I had interaction. But a lot of people are that way. In a smaller setting, they seem very confident, but you get them out into the real world and they meek up real.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that was what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like you found your place and found your people and found?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I've noticed that. I see that, and it's good to see.
Yeah, it's real nice.
Long term, what do you see? College? Beyond college? Is this a hobby or is this something you want to go towards?
A little bit of both, actually. I mean,
do you foresee? Are you wanting maybe some acting lessons? Is there such a thing?
Yeah.
In Salina, I'm assuming so with the Salina Art Theater.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm just getting into it would be fun, like helping, acting, or writing, just for like.
So you have interest in all facets of.
Yeah. I don't know
theater.
what I'm gonna do yet, but hopefully I already have a plan set up. Like I want to go to Hutchinson and study like fire science, so I could be firefighter.
Hutchinson?
Hutchinson.
You're following in your footsteps.
Okay.
You're going to my alma mater.
I just okay.
It's one of the few colleges at Kansas that I hadn't attended. Just add another one,
I was
baby.
gonna say you actually might have finished this one.
But be a firefighter, and I don't know. I mean, hopefully I can do more of it.
So you're gonna be a dancing firefighter.
Oh yeah.
Nice. No, if you go be a firefighter, live my dream for me and go be a wildland firefighter, please.
Hot shot?
Well, hot shots are the elite of the elite.
That's what we were talking. We were literally talking about that the other day. And he's like, my wife brought it up. He's like, you got to be a bad motherfucker to be a hot shot.
That's the seal of wildland firefighting. Yeah. I not necessarily have a desire in that. Just I obviously love everything to do with force and all that. But anyways, so Travis, gonna put you on the spot. What has it been like watching Beckett in theater for you? Now I want you to somewhat get uncomfortable right now because I remember some conversations we've had when this first came about. Obviously, your background is sports related. So Beckett moved from one sport, I guess.
Activity.
There you go. One activity to a 360 that threw us all like, what?
Yeah.
And like I said, you ain't gonna bullshit me because we had some pretty deep conversations.
When
about
he
this.
when he left football, that was tough for me. I think you know that as well as anybody. And I didn't know what to think about the play. I didn't know anything, but seeing him up there, and kind of like a fish in water almost. You could probably tell I was super proud of him. I just talked about it a lot. I was beyond proud of him and the way he carried himself and the way he performed. And it showed me there's other ways to be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I think okay. I'll go. What's that what do you feel when you hear your dad say that?
Awkward.
But also, it has to make you feel good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm about to tear up here. But
It's.
yeah,
I mean, I.
it's cool.
It's great to have people who back you up.
100%. That, you know, we come, probably more so me, come from a, what do I want to say, a society or a Gen X, whatever you want to call it, where that may not have flowed so well, you know? So I'm proud of him for the way he took it because, I could tell it was tough at first trying to figure it out. He had to navigate as well. So I, as far as I go, both of you get kudos on that because it takes a lot to, you 360'd everything.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you did, and that's remarkable. And Travis, for you being the sports dork that you are, to embrace this, because at the end of the day, I mentioned it a couple of times, it's still a team sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Theater is a team sport because, you're up there all by yourself, and you're going to goof up. And if you goof up, everybody's laughing at you, but you're still bringing down the whole.
Yeah. It's almost like track in a way.
Correct.
We rely on others, but it's all on you. It's all on everybody.
Yep. All right, Travis, was there a performance where you watched him and thought, okay, he's actually got something here?
Well, yeah, when he first went up there and was, emceeing the dance and just there was an amount of confidence that he was putting out that I didn't expect. Like I said, he came up with he was the character. He was Vince Fontaine. It wasn't Beckett up there talking.
Uh-huh.
He was that character, and he threw himself in it full and didn't back down on the voice. And I mean, like I said, I'd be you. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you didn't. I guess even some guys asked you, like, why did you do an accent? Like,
well, I can remember plain as day when you told me that went down. Like everybody else was talking, then here your dumbass comes up there and knocks it out of the park. From what I can tell.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, everybody's talking Midwest and this and that, and here you come up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, what goes on in that big noggin of yours to make you think I'm going to go do this?
And then even when people are like, "Why are you doing that?" and it didn't phase you. You didn't second guess yourself. Or they're like, "This is how I'm going to play it."
Yeah.
Yep.
And then for it to play out the way it did is like the way I played it was the right way to play it, and I got a damn award to show that's why you do it that way.
Yep. Kudos to that. Kudos to you for that. Travis, what does a Jester Award mean to you as a parent?
I got a badass son. I got a son that's better than the whole fucking state. Suck it, everybody else.
Damn, I wish you would have brought the award in. You could have just dropped it. All right. Well, that it is what it is. I get kind of tongue tied in situations like this because I admire and appreciate what I see on both sides of this because this is a whole new beginning, this wasn't the same Beckett that came in here in the Gudio a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I can tell in your confidence and everything else, you found your niche and hammered down, man.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. So, hell of an episode. We're running out of time, but I do not want to forget.
Sean's Trivia Corner.
Nope. Ain't got time for that this week. That's how good an episode. We have good episodes when we know we can't get to Trivia Corner.
I don't know what do we have left.
The caddy.
Oh, the Caddy Shack, baby.
Yeah. So, were you involved in picking this machine out?
A little. I mean, my dad was ready and raring to get me a car, and he picked right. This car is awesome.
It is, absolutely. I've known a couple people that had those cars, and I as an older person,
my boobies were trapped underneath my belly, and I looked really bad.
All I can say is be careful
Yeah.
because they got some juice.
He does have the V6.
Oh, okay. Still, I mean, that's
It's still got some.
That's a good thing for
Yeah.
a dad because a V6 is a little less and the weight's the same. So the V8's what I've been in, and holy shit.
Yeah, dude. He was taking me out driving once. We were practicing. He was like, let's see what this car can really do. So we swapped out, and he started going.
You did?
Yeah, I took that shit up to like 100 or something. I don't know.
I can't even see you doing that. So have you gone solo?
A tiny bit, nothing too big, but
Where'd you go? Your first solo trip?
my aunt's house. We live very close.
Your aunt? I went to my auntie's house.
Listen to how fancy he is. Little theater, man.
Win a fucking award and you think
Okay.
you're something.
Yeah.
My
Jesus.
Aunt Brandy. But yeah, I drove up there. It's a pretty short drive, but done nothing.
So are you thankful for this?
Yes, this is an awesome car.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
glad to have the right to drive.
You should be very thankful. I'm thankful for what I even had. I had a 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo that my parents bought fairly new. It got retired. It went to my sister. Then it went to my brother. And then it broke a timing chain, sat in a barn for 6-7 years. And for my 16th birthday, my dad said, we get to pull the Monte Carlo out. And my dad and uncle, and I didn't do nothing but watch. Obviously, I was 15 or 16. Put a new timing chain in it. Had to clean the mouse shit and the mouse nest out of it, and that was my 16th car. I think you told me stories about yours was nothing.
1981 Toyota Celica
Yeah.
that was used as a parts car and to drive back and forth to Dodge for a hired hand, and I had to work. You went black. I had to
Of
work.
course I did.
I had to work all fall harvest for the privilege to drive this car.
Dang.
Yeah.
All fall harvest for the privilege.
Yeah, that's some Stratocaster stuff right there.
that, and yeah, it was some bullshit. And then, so I got handed this thing. It was a piece of junk, and I had to. I spent more money on this thing to keep it running than it cost me when I got a 91 Ford with a V8 to keep the fuel in it. Like,
Oh my God.
and then it got to the point where I could make it to school, and if I didn't turn my lights on, because I thought it was the alternator, it had to have been something else. Because I changed the alternator like 6 times on that thing. If I didn't, I'd have to turn my lights off on my way home. Once I got to the dirt
so it
road,
wouldn't-
so it
yeah.
wouldn't die. That way I can make it to the barn and then hook the battery charger back up. There was one night. Sorry, I'm making this about me, but I always do.
Dude, it's fine.
Brandy was out. She was at our house staying the night or staying a week or something, and she was already graduated and gone. She was outside ripping a cig,
No.
and my car died on our dirt road, which is about a mile away from the farm, and it was pitch black. There's no lights out there. Our closest neighbor was like 3 miles away. There's no light. This is before I had a cell phone or anything, and so I wasn't going to walk the road, so I ran through the field, and I was scared something was going to get me. So I'm running going, woo, 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 woo.
You not see the size of your head? There ain't nothing to hurt you.
Brandy was outside smoking a cigarette. She goes, I was so fucking scared I didn't know what was coming, but something was coming right for me.
A giant owl.
I was just running through the field screaming, and it was about a mile away, so I was doing that the whole way there, running through a plowed field.
Oh my God. only the Murrays.
Only in Ingalls, Kansas.
Oh yeah, the wildest town this side of the Mississippi.
That is insane. Well, boys, hell of an episode.
Yeah.
Very proud of you. The 4:30 Dinner Club will always be supporting you. Travis, as a dad to dad, I think you've done a great job. Yeah, there's some things I'd question, but, you know.
I mean, look at the stud. Am I on camera?
If this ain't a father-son deal, I don't know what is. However, all right. Here's what I want to say about tonight. We started this show 2 years ago as two mid-Kansas dads just talking about life. episode 50. And on episode 50, we didn't bring it. This is going to take a few times too. Here's what I say about tonight. We started this show almost 2 years ago as two Mid-Kansas dads just talking about life. Episode 50. And on episode 50, we didn't bring in a famous guest. We didn't bring in a big flashy production. We brought in a kid from Saline County, Kansas, who... Sorry. Here's what I want to say about tonight. We started the show 2 years ago as two Mid-Kansas dads just talking about life. Episode 50. And on episode 50, we didn't bring in a big old famous guest. Not yet, anyways. We didn't do a big flashy production. We brought in a kid from Saline, Kansas. Yeah, I fucked up again. Here's what I want to say about tonight. We started the show almost 2 years ago as two Mid-Kansas dads just talking about life. Episode 50. And on episode 50, we didn't bring in some big, flashy, famous guest. Well, not yet anyways. We didn't do a big, flashy production. We brought in a kid from Saline County, Kansas, who goes to southeast of Saline High School, who just finished his freshman year of high school, won a statewide theater award, and got his first vehicle, all in the same year. Beckett, you didn't ask to be on the show. Your dad asked for you. And that tells me everything I need to know about how he sees you. You earned something real this year. The Jesters aren't handed out to just anybody. The judges watched you, they evaluated you, and they said that kid made something out of his moment. Don't ever forget that feeling. And that is what being a freshman is all about. So to everybody watching episode 50, we're still here. More weight. And we'll be back in 2 weeks. Remember, eating dinner before 5 isn't just a choice. It's a lifestyle. Stay curious. Stay connected. Keep your head on a swivel and stay vigilant. We'll see you on the flip side.
New sex time, everybody. Beckett, do you have any closing comments?
I thought you were gonna say.
We don't want any more bears.
Yeah.
Anytime anybody that we can rhyme that at our house,
Yeah.
I always go with that.
Of course. All right. Well, on air, Beckett, I want to congratulate you on your award and being a good
Guy.
good son.
Yes.
Travis, very good fathering of your child.
I'm the best.
Danielle, you're the one that really
Yeah, I
gets all
don't.
the
I don't
credit.
think that has anything to do with me.
All right. I'll see you next time. Only you.
Only Beckett can prevent forest fires.
There you go.
Longing whispers and passionate notes. In those moments, the true essence flows. With a laugh and a tale, they set the tone. Stories of love, heartaches unknown. Embrace for the airways flow in this timeless place where goodbyes glow. In the bittersweet tales, the hearts reveal lessons in life, but it's always real. Every word like an open road sign, a never-ending path.